Students are often confused about the work permits associated and awarded to them with respect to their education in Canada. Keep watching this video to know more about all types of work permits you may get while studying here. So Mr. Mayank, what kind of permit is needed if a student wants to work on campus?
Definitely students can work on campus. And when we say on campus, it literally means all the buildings which is present in the school campus area, a student is allowed to work there without an official work permit. As long student is holding a valid study permit as well as social insurance number and is engaged full-time in their studies. The studies must be from these three options. 1. Public post-secondary schools such as college or university in a CEGEP or Quebec. Second, private colleges level in Quebec that operates under the same rules as public schools and at least 50% funded by the government grants. Or the third one, Canadian private schools that can legally award degrees under provincial law. The most important thing to be remembered is a student can only start working whether on campus or off campus on the same day of the start of their program in Canada.
If the study permit doesn't have work conditions on it, what should a student do?
Giving you a brief intro, all the students which has a valid study permit and are engaged in full-time studies are allowed to work 20 hours a week off campus. But there is certain conditions, as you mentioned, is there that a student must fulfill. He or she must be involved in a full-time engagement with the studies in a program which leads to a certification or a curriculum which will lead to a non-interest based course. So as an example, if a student is studying a short-run program or is involved in a French-speaking classes or English-speaking classes, that student is not eligible to work off campus. On the same end, if the student is studying full-time and has a summer break which is authorized by the institution, that student is allowed to work full-time in those hours off campus. So as long as student is maintaining these conditions, is being engaged full-time and is not engaged in a program which is general interest or language based, they're allowed to work off campus 20 hours a week.
I also came across several programs which had co-op term of 4 months. Do we need a different work permit for that?
Yes, a co-op work permit is required and it is an independent piece of document other than your study permit which you would need to work outside. So a co-op work permit can be distinguished as a document that the kind of work you will be engaged in this co-op work permit duration will be needed to fulfill your education requirements in order to finish your program successfully.
Does the work experience while studying help students get permanent residency in the later stage?
Well, it's a very vast question. When it comes to permanent residency, there is different stream a student can pick to apply for their permanent residency. It can be through a provincial nomination program, or it can be through a federal express entry, Canadian experience class, or federal skills trade class. It may vary if the experience will be counted towards the work experience of these one of the categories or not. The reason behind it, for federal level, the experience which is done before your studies or after you have finished your studies successfully will be counted. But there are certain provinces such as Saskatchewan which accepts at the moment the education experience that you have during your studies towards their immigration requirements.
So what about the work permit after completing the study program?
That's the beauty of study permit in Canada. You may be eligible to apply for a postgraduate study permit and gather some international work experience while working in Canada. Work experience gathered during the postgraduate work permit can be an immense help of applying for permanent residency under Canadian experience class.
Who can apply for a postgraduate work permit?
Once you successfully finish your program and get your final marks and completion letter, you have about 180 days to put your postgraduate work permit application, ensuring there are few conditions a student must meet in order to apply for PGWP. 1. The length of the program finished by the student must be of 8 months or longer, and that should lead to a degree, diploma, or a certificate completion. And the most importantly, that institution must be a participating PGWP institution DLI. If not, the student will not be eligible for a postgraduate work permit program in Canada.
Are there scenarios where a student won't get a PGWP?
Definitely, there are certain scenarios where a student might not be eligible for postgraduate work permit, such as if the student has already received a postgraduate work permit in the past, as this is something which a student can attain once in a lifetime. So if they already had a postgraduate work permit and they try to reapply for one, they won't be eligible. student might be studying English or a French as a language programs in Canada. So those programs are also not qualified under PGWP program in general. Some of the courses ended up taking general interest or self-improvement courses. Those courses has also been eliminated from postgraduate qualification. And last but not the least, if your program's majority portion has been conducted online, e-learning or a correspondence platform-based method, that will also makes you ineligible to apply for postgraduate work permit in Canada.